you hear me? No, don't try to speak. Just... come on. You're heavier than you look. No matter. You're already... scraped up. I'm sure you'll forgive scratched boots if it means we keep you alive. I'll assume those caves were your goal when you passed out from the heat. I sent my gear to scout them for us. Just in time. Are we clear? Good. Come on, youngster. We'll get you safe. That should do it. The beacon is all set, so once my expedition team returns with help, they will still be able to locate us, despite having moved to cover. Well, it seems the shade of this cave is doing you good. It's good to see you up and sitting on your own. How are you feeling? Ahem. That is Madam Faruzan to you. Perhaps your brain is still sun-baked if you've forgotten how to address your elders? Very well. I will excuse your momentary lapse of manners, given the decades of respect Kasharwar has shown me. Even if it isn't my own darshan, at least yours has always appreciated what my research has to offer. There is such a thing as too much praise, you know. Considering the peril I found you in, I think there are higher priorities at the moment. Tell me, how is it you came to be abandoned in the middle of the desert? What happened to your caravan? Should we be sending out a search party to find the others? Alone? Why in Tevat's name would you venture out into the desert alone? Ruins? You should count yourself lucky to have had a heat stroke before you reached any ancient ruins. Is anyone at all aware that you set out on this fool's journey, or were you planning on fading away into obscurity after your hubris finally caught up with you? Do you even understand how dangerous this little stunt of yours was? What, did you think that cryovision at your hip makes you invincible to ancient traps? The only thing that's good for is keeping heat stroke at bay. If you were a pyro user, I'd probably be lecturing a corpse right now. At the very least, you should have brought along a mechanical assistant. That should be the minimal standard practice within Kasharwar. Of course. I did say I sent it to scout ahead as I was dragging you in here. I suppose you were still too dazed at the time to hear me. This is my own creation, the Virambaka gear. But make no mistake, I am well aware of many Kasharwar alumni who have their own mechanical solutions to desert research. Take that boy, Kaveh, for example. Yes, your famed Light of Kasharwar, the very same. If you are familiar with his name, then you have no doubt seen the briefcase-resembling mechanism that hovers around him. Marak, he calls it. It has proven quite capable in the field, you know. From what I hear, Kaveh constructed it from remnants found amidst some of the desert ruins. But don't let comparison be an excuse to slack off. There's no reason you would need such a robust core. The Virambaka gear is constructed entirely of modern parts I had Sumeru City's Shamshir smithy forged to my precise specifications. I thought it best to have them forged locally to prove broader application. My project thesis was that such exploration tools will revolutionize ruin studies, thereby becoming mandatory equipment in any excursion. In order to truly be effective, they would need to be as accessible as possible. I'll gladly share the design with you, provided you afford me the proper respect. My inspiration? Does one need a reason to make desert and ruin exploration safer? What was that? Certainly you didn't just imply it was for selfish reasons. My past has little impact on your present. Perhaps that overreaching curiosity of yours would be better spent on your studies, It is for the good of all researchers to know which questions to ask and which should be given a wide berth. There is such a thing as off-limits knowledge, you know, and for good reason. No one should want to know the answer to what it would truly feel like to outlive all of their loved ones. Evidently, the academia is lacking in a freshman course on common sense and situational awareness. Wipe that look of pity right off your face. The last thing I want is to be remembered as a tragedy. In fact, my unique situation give me a sneak peek at the legacy I would have left behind if I had actually perished in those ruins, and it is one I would have been proud of. It would have been a waste, though, to die so early into my career and not be able to advance society even further. Now that I've returned, having triumphed over that ruin puzzle, mind you, I've been given the opportunity to do exactly that. Let my story be one of the virtues of perseverance in the face of adversity, and the power of the mind, as well as a reminder that even the greatest among us can fall prone to making a mistake now and again. Most importantly, it should be a reminder to you not to allow your pride and your intelligence lead you into ego-fueled folly. All the intellect in the world won't save you from heat stroke, and there's no difference between a solitary fool or a solitary genius caught in a sandstorm. Both will be lost to time in equal measure. We must rely on others and take care not to act recklessly, no matter the virtue of our passions. Now, I expect it should be some time before my companions return, but thankfully I have a supply of rations and water here to hold us over. And as for the very real dangers of boredom which this endless expanse of heat and sand can pose, this little gadget is equipped to alleviate that as well. Here, eat this piece of jerky. Slowly now. You shouldn't eat too large a meal all at once just yet. Your body is still recovering. Trust me on that. While you eat, I'll set the mechanism to its lowest level puzzle, and once you're done, you can work on solving it. By the time you've accomplished that, you should be safe to eat some more. All set. You can adjust the pieces by twisting here or here, and you can press on these buttons to adjust the lights. Here's the solution setting. Have it memorized? Good. Here you are then, all scrambled and ready to solve. No, it only turns clockwise. You almost had it. A hint? If you were alone as you intended, there would be no one here to help you. But I suppose your mind has likely been weakened by the strain of the heat you endured. Very well, I will grant you one hint. Undo the last 3 moves and reconsider your options. Done. That should be long enough. I have a portion of dried fruits to share, as well as a water skin to help wash them down. Go slowly. There are 3 more puzzle modes available, so perhaps by the time you finish them all, our help will have arrived.